The following program has been rated M for madness. Check in to Dr. Gangrene's Cemetery, where all movies are mad.
Tonight's episode is made possible in part by Danger Zone Video in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, and Dizene Eye Drops. It gets the dead out. Greetings, Fright fans, and welcome to Dr. Gangrene Sanitarium, where all the movies are mad. So glad you viewers could join us tonight. We've been getting a lot of messages lately from folks who enjoy the show. I got one recently from a viewer named Dale138 who said the show was out of this world. Well, thank you, Dale138. You don't know how right you are, because tonight we have a film lined up that fits that bill perfectly. The 1954 sci-fi schlocker, Killers from Space. Killers from Space tells the story of a nuclear scientist named Dr. Douglas Martin, played by Peter Graves, whose plane goes down while doing nuclear testing. He is presumed dead, but mysteriously reappears one day, at a loss to explain how he survived. As he recovers, he unwittingly stumbles into a plot to destroy mankind by a race of aliens who have set up a secret underground base on Earth. Or so he says. Is the doc telling the truth? Or is he hysterical and hallucinating from the crash? Well, we'll go ahead now and check this film's B-movie vital stats. See what makes it tick. Interesting. Looks like we have nuclear explosions, bug-eyed aliens, giant mutated monsters, and major medical procedures. My diagnosis? This film is an eye-popping experience. From 1954, this is Killers from Space.
Soledad Flats, Nevada. The time, 6:15 a.m. Climax of arduous planning. Operation A-bomb test underway.
Detonation minus 2 minutes.
Military personnel, from buck private to top-ranking brass. Men from research and news services move into position. The bomb-carrying plane makes its initial run. Radar with eyes that never sleep. Special equipment go into operation. All orders are carried out with split-second precision. Warning is given to all commercial aircraft to stay out of the test area.
Detonation minus 70 seconds.
Planes take to the air, carrying sensitive instruments and nuclear scientists, ready to record the radioactivity from the closest possible vantage point.
Detonation minus 40 seconds.
The bomb-carrying plane nears the target. Tension mounts as all members of the flight crew anticipate the task to pinpoint the bomb on a tiny circle of Earth below. Now the plane wings its way toward ground zero. Warning signal is sounded. All observers prepare for the blinding flash of the bomb.
Detonation minus 20 seconds.
Command of the plane is given to the bombardier. Ground zero dead ahead. The key man now goes into action. Bomb bay doors open.
Detonation minus 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And this is the beginning.
Now. Have the figures ready.
Control from Tar Baby 2. Over.
Go ahead, Tar Baby 2.
We're circling ground zero at radius of 7.5 miles. Altitude 15,000 feet. Airspeed full 50. Stand by.
Roger and over.
She's all yours.
This is Dr. Martin. Here are the readings. 0.378 negative, second indicator. 1.08 negative. Radiation 0.4. Over.
Roger, proceed according to plan.
Wilco and out.
Take her in closer.
Okay, Dr. Martin.
We'll have to keep at least 2 miles from the center of the column. Radiation was too strong.
What's that thing shining below?
Looks like a fireball. Better check.
Dr. Martin. Dr. Martin, we're in trouble.
Pull out!
Pull out! I can't! The controls are frozen!
Tar Baby 2 from base. Come in, Tar Baby 2. Come in, Tar Baby 2. We've lost contact, sir. Baker 2, sir. Yes, sir. All patrol craft in test area. This is a mayday. Repeat, this is a mayday. Proceed to segment Baker 17. Search for Tar Baby 2.
Control from Tar Baby 7. Wreckage sighted southwest corner, Soledad Flats. Ship appears completely demolished. No sign of survivors. Over.
Roger, Tar Baby 7. Circle wreckage at 1000 feet until arrival of helicopter rescue unit.
Dr. Kruger, Colonel Banks speaking. Would you mind coming into my office right away, please? Thank you. As I was saying, our search planes found the wreckage of your husband's plane, Mrs. Martin. A rescue crew was sent out, but
But they must have reached the wreckage hours ago. Why can't they find him?
I honestly don't know, Mrs. Martin. Yes, come in. Ellen.
Kurt. Colonel Banks. Isn't there any hope?
I'm afraid not, Mrs. Martin. They found the pilot dead in the wreckage. And according to all reports, no one could have bailed out. I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Martin.
Dr. Martin, are you all right?
I am, yes.
It's Dr. Martin. Call the base hospital. Come on, Doctor. Come on.
All right, look up to your right. And now look over to your left. All right, get up now. Well, everything seems all right. Except, can't you recall anything that happened from the time your plane crashed until...
I remember the controls froze. The next thing I saw was the main gate of the base.
Your plane was completely demolished, the pilot burned to death, and you show off the picture of health. Are you sure you weren't driven here?
Positive.
You don't remember where you got this? Mm-mm. You know, your medical chart shows no indication of any scars on your body.
I must have got it in a crash.
No, this was surgery. A very skillful incision.
I've never had an operation.
Now, that's what I don't understand.
Mr. Briggs.
Colonel Banks.
How are you, Mr. Briggs?
Fine, how are you?
Fine. I see the FBI doesn't waste much time.
Well, not if we can help it, Colonel.
Oh, you know our base surgeon, Major Clift?
Sure. How have you been, Major?
How do you do? Well, I guess you gentlemen have business to discuss.
Oh, no. This won't take a minute. Sit down.
Sit down, will you please, gentlemen. Cigarette.
Oh, thank you.
I understand you've already talked with Dr. Martin.
I just left him. You know, Colonel, according to my files, Dr. Martin is just about the key man on this nuclear project.
Yes, along with Dr. Kruger, he is.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know they're both good friends, and, both have knowledge and access to top-secret information.
Well, that's very true, but that's no reason to suspect that
we can suspect anything, Colonel, until Dr. Martin accounts for every minute from the time of the crash.
The shock must have caused a mental block. His mind doesn't want to remember the details. The origin of the scar on his chest, how he got back to the base under his own power.
Did you ever stop to think that perhaps this Dr. Martin isn't really the Dr. Martin?
What are you getting at?
What I mean is that this man could be an imposter. They did come through, huh? They do check. That's what I've been waiting for, thanks. Get me Colonel Banks at the base, please. No, I'll wait.
Oh, yes, Mr. Briggs. Any news on the line you were getting on Dr. Martin?
Just heard from Washington. Well, I was wrong. This is our man, all right. His prints and description check right down the line. Now, here's what I suggest you do.
But you say he's in excellent physical condition, yet you're keeping him in the base hospital. Why?
Mrs. Martin, you must realize that your husband is engaged in a highly secret work. If this experience had, well, affected his mind...
Are you trying to tell me that Doc is...
No. It's nothing serious, Mrs. Martin. His reflexes are excellent. Except for that one lapse of memory, his mind is perfectly clear.
Isn't that natural under the circumstances?
Yes. Except for the question of the scar on his chest.
I know he didn't have it before the crash.
Well, I'm sure he didn't, Mrs. Martin. But you see, it would be impossible for a wound of this size to have healed so quickly and without medical attention.
Well, you can't keep him here indefinitely.
Well, we don't intend to. We've asked you to come down here because we've decided to let you take him home, provided you can keep him quiet and he gets enough rest.
I understand. Now we'll just have to take that vacation he's been wanting for so long.
Vacation? To watch him, you'd think you never heard of one.
Yes, he must have asked me 100 times when the next test was scheduled. He's anxious to take his own readings again.
Well, he did have a key part in the planning of these projects.
Well, is there anything he should or shouldn't be allowed to do?
No. Except he does need diversion. Anything that won't upset or excite him.
I see. Movies, bridge, drives, things like that.
Well, you're the doctor now. Just see that he gets plenty of rest.
Thank you. Goodbye, Colonel.
Goodbye. See you later, Major.
What's the matter?
I can't sleep.
What time is it?
After 3. I think I'll get myself a glass of milk. Give me squadron operation. Duty desk, please. Helen, what did you get up for? This is Dr. Martin calling. Who is this speaking?
Sergeant Bandero. Anything I can do for you, Doctor?
I wondered if there were any last-minute orders on another atomic test. What do you mean you can't tell me?
Sorry, sir. Regulations. I can't give out information to anyone. No, sir. It won't do you any good to come down.
All right, we'll see about that. I've got to get out to the base right away. Alan, don't you agree with me? I've spent months preparing for this series of tests, and no sergeant is going to push me around now. Well, aren't you going to say anything?
No.
Look, I know they're ready for another test, and I should be there.
Can't you understand that they don't want you around for your own good?
I don't need their sympathy. There's nothing wrong with me.
Then why are you acting this way? You're all on edge. If you don't slow down, I don't know what's going to happen.
You really believe that, don't you?
Look, Doc, if you won't take it easy for your own sake, please, do it for mine.
The good Doc Martin doesn't seem to be himself after mysteriously surviving that crash. Is he just stressed, sick, possessed, haunted, or possibly even mad? Further examination will be required before I can make a full evaluation. But in the meantime, here's something that'll really drive you mad: the commercials. Got your sights set on taking over the Earth? This world is filled with harsh conditions that can be murder on your eyes. Everything from air pollution and radiation to reruns of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. That's why you need Dizene. Dizene is the preferred eye drops of alien invaders everywhere that will have your peepers popping as you plot the destruction of mankind. No more dead eyes, Daisine will let you look any Earthling in the eye and let them know beating you is an impossible mission.
Roger, roger.
No doubt about it. When it comes to Daisine, the eyes have it. Remember, Daisine gets the dead out.
We are about to witness the takeoff of the first manned rocket to outer space. We pick up the count. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0!
We're off to visit the planets. There are treats galore in the stars. Venus is loaded with candy, and ice cream is found upon Mars. The soda pop's fizzing on Saturn. When you're thirsty, it sure hits the spot. And Jupiter's really jumping with popcorn that's buttered and hot. But the best of them all is the planet, where all of these treats are at hand. And that is the spot we now head for, our theater refreshment stand.
Hey, deadhead, don't you know that highway litter is bad for the people of Tennessee, costing taxpayers thousands of dollars each year?
Keeping our waste managed helps keep our streets safe and clean for our drivers everywhere.
Dr. Gangrene is keeping Tennessee clean.
Go green with Dr. Gangrene.
Welcome back, Fright fans. Tonight we're watching the 1954 sci-fi film Killers from Space. Our man Doc Martin was flying a ship that crashed after a nuclear testing accident, but somehow mysteriously survived. Sounds like a really close shave to me.
Hey, time to get up.
Go away.
All right, stay in bed all day. It's almost 11 o'clock.
What'd you say?
Said it was almost 11 o'clock?
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. You go put the coffee on while I get dressed.
I don't care what you say. You had no right to go ahead without me.
And you, Kurt, you didn't tell me either. Why? Orders, Doug.
Orders? Nonsense. The least that could have been done would have been to let me know. I'm fine. I could have done my work.
I hate to say this, Dr. Martin, but in your present state, you're not considered a very good security risk.
Me? A security risk? My present state? What's the matter with me? How long am I to be considered?
Only temporarily. The results of the test will be available for your study when you return to work.
I am ready, Colonel.
To us, you're still a very sick man. My advice to you is to go home and relax, as you were ordered.
Relax, relax. And if I don't?
Then you'll be confined to the base hospital till you change your mind. Now, what's it going to be? Well, Doctor?
Oh, Dr. Martin. I didn't expect you back so soon.
Haven't you heard?
I'm a mental case. Can't even be trusted with my own work.
Liable to go berserk at any minute. Colonel Banks will fill you in on the details. Don't tell me. Let me see. You're, I know. You're Miss Vincent, the secretary I share with,
Oh, Doctor, you can't be serious. There was no one in your office, so I thought you wouldn't mind.
Oh, that's all right. It's all right.
As far as I'm concerned, you can take the rest of the day off.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't really belong here. I just came in to pick up a few personal things from my desk.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Main gate, please.
Just a minute, Doctor. Main gate, Sergeant Powers. Dr. Kruger? Dr. Kruger? No, he checked out. Yeah, about 20 minutes ago. Okay. Sorry to keep you waiting, Doctor.
That's all right.
Okay, Doctor. Will you sign out, please?
We'll post a couple of men outside of Dr. Kruger's office. Give me Colonel Banks at the Officers Club.
Thank you, Doctor. Good night.
Good evening, Dr. Kruger.
Yes?
My name's Briggs. I'm from the FBI.
Briggs. Of course, I've heard of you.
I wonder if you'd mind returning to your office with me.
What seems to be the trouble?
Oh, just a few things we'd like to straighten out.
Concerns me?
Well, I'm afraid so, Doctor. Take your own car if you like. I'll meet you there.
All right, I will.
The papers seem to be intact.
Is this all classified information, Doctor?
Of course.
You know, according to security regulations, that vault should have been locked before you left.
But I'm certain I did lock it.
All right, then tell me this. Who besides yourself has access to the combination?
Well, the Colonel here and Dr. Martin.
Dr. Martin. He was in the building this afternoon.
That's right. We saw him in my office. He left around 4 o'clock on orders.
He dismissed his secretary a few minutes later, but he didn't sign out of here till 20 minutes after you left.
After I did? Well, there must be some mistake. I personally checked his office just as I was leaving, and he wasn't there.
You always do that, Doctor?
No, but Dr. Martin has been acting, well, quite strange of late.
Yes, he certainly has.
His wife telephoned to say that he hadn't come home as usual. I was very much concerned about it.
So am I. He still hasn't shown up yet. What kind of pipe tobacco do you use, Dr. Kruger?
Me? Why, I don't smoke at all.
And you, Colonel?
Cigarettes? What are you driving at?
That's funny. How long has Dr. Martin been using this brand of tobacco?
Well, I really don't know. Why?
Now, Mrs. Martin, you say you have no idea where he could be at this hour.
Well, I know he's never been this late before without telephoning.
Well, I hate to ask this, but have you ever had any suspicion that there might be another woman?
Certainly not.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Martin.
Just why are you asking me these questions?
Well, let's put it this way. Has he made any new friends lately? You know, people not in the usual group.
No, the only people we've seen in months have been connected with the Institute. Excuse me. Hello? Yes, just a moment. It's for you, Mr. Briggs.
Oh, thank you.
All units in Sector 7, Code 4. Repeating, Code 4. Be on the lookout for two-tone coupe. License number 1W67713. Repeating, all units, Code 4. Missing, Dr. Douglas P. as in Paul Martin, male Caucasian, 32 years of age, height 6'3", weight 195 pounds, color of hair blonde, color of eyes blue. Last seen driving coupe, license number 1W67713.
Dr. Martin. What are you doing with this? Any special reason for placing it under this rock?
Okay. Where's your phone?
Over there behind the pump.
Operator, give me Crestview 95359.
All units in Sector 7, Code 4. Repeating, Code 4. Be on lookout for two-tone coupe. License number 1W67713.
Operator, you sure you're dialing the right number? Well, try it again, will you? It's my home. There ought to be someone there now.
At junction of Highway 66 and Beach. Ambulance en route. Car 17, Code 7, 4th and Roberts. Suspect may be armed. Repeating, Code 2 to all units. Dr. Douglas P. as in Paul Martin, male Caucasian, 32 years of age, height 6'3", weight 195 pounds, color of hair blonde, color of eyes blue. Missing, Dr. Douglas P. as in Paul Martin, male Caucasian. Repeating, code 2 to all units.
Hey, mister! Operator, give me the police, quick.
Calling car 6. Calling car 6, code 11. Come in, Briggs. Calling car 6. Calling car 6, code 11. Code 11, central calling. Come in, Briggs.
Hello, Central. Hello, Central. This is Briggs. This is Briggs. Come in.
Subject, Dr. Douglas Martin, last seen en route 61, heading toward North Junction. Stopped at gas station, corner of Ridgewood and Mills Road. Acknowledge.
Roger. Briggs out.
Great googly moogly, that's some eye-popping madness right there. I know many of you will find this movie kind of corny, but you can see right there, these aliens are quite the spectacle. Doc Martin tried to keep his eyes on the road, but it was a scary situation. Look, I had a feeling those aliens and their high-tech devices were up to no good, and now I have definitive proof. And with that, I rest my case. Hey, I wanted to take a break for a minute to read a piece of viewer mail. This one's actually a drawing that I wanted to share with you guys. It comes from a viewer named Zilla Fan. Now, he frequents a local hot dog shop where he lives and often does doodles while he's eating. And one of his sketches that he posted recently was none other than yours gruely, good old Doc Gangrene. Thanks so much, Zilla Fan. I appreciate that. It's quite the likeness. Looks great. Just wanted to share that with you viewers. So thank you again, Zilla Fan. I really appreciate that. Quite the killer likeness. And speaking of killers, we'll go ahead and get back to tonight's movie now. This is Killers from Space.
They're here. They're gonna... Here. They're here. They're here. They're going to destroy us.
He's coming out of it. It's all right, Dr. Martin. You're with friends. You'll be all right.
Now, let me go. Let me go.
Steady now. Steady, Doc.
He'll kill everyone. We've got to stop now.
Easy, Doug. Easy.
What did you give him?
Sodium amytal. Truth serum. It'll deprive his mind of any imagination. I guess he'll make sense now. I'll get the recorder ready. Can you hear me, Dr. Martin?
Yes.
Now listen to me. I want you to count backwards from 100. Do you understand? Backwards from 100.
100. 99. 98. 97. 96. 95. 94.
Well, you can ask him questions now.
Dr. Martin, what were you doing with the information you took from Dr. Kruger's vault?
I was delivering it.
delivering it. But where? To the rocks in Soledad Flats?
Yes. To Soledad Flats. There where we crashed. I was delivering it, just as I was ordered.
Who ordered you to do this, Dr. Martin?
I'll tell you the whole story. I remember we were circling the atomic cloud. There was an object glowing beneath us at Soledad Flats. We were going down to investigate. Controls jammed. Couldn't pull out. When I regained consciousness, I was on a table. Next thing I knew, they were coming at me. Strange people. Their eyes, those horrible eyes. They didn't speak. I could see something strange and eerie pulsating in front of me. Then one of them lowered it toward my chest. It was my own heart. What happened? What is this place?
Who are you? What are you doing to me?
Can't you speak? Who are you?
Step forward. Dr. Martin, I see you are quite well. You have recovered from your unfortunate accident.
Who are you?
A scientist, like yourself.
Where do you come from?
From a planet, yet unknown to you.
You know my name. You speak English.
We speak every language.
Can't expect me to believe that. I'm getting out of here.
Stay where you are.
Who are you?
I have already told you that.
How did you get here?
Here. In our machines magnetically propelled across the electron bridge we have created.
Electron bridge? You mean you come and go, just like that? Without anyone ever seeing you?
Our ships have been sighted on numerous occasions by your people.
Then why haven't we been able to track one down?
We have a warning system similar to your primitive radar. Our machines are set to change course at the mere approach of a pursuing object.
Let's say I do believe you. Where are we right now?
In a cavern within the upper crust of the Earth.
How long have you been here?
Since the beginning of your experiments in nuclear fission.
What have you got to do with that?
We are accumulating the energy released with each of your atomic explosions. One moment.
no virus, virus. Fällade, nino, ino, nevasino, fjärrade, esino, fjärpino, nidire.
What was that?
A report from the monitor we sent to the surface to obtain the results of your last nuclear test.
Results? They'll take days to analyze and compute.
I think you will find these figures are correct.
I can't believe it. Where is that man?
You don't recognize the area?
No.
He is in the vicinity where you crashed.
That rock was glowing.
A normal reaction in view of the amount of radiation absorbed. You have a remarkable memory, Doctor, considering the fact that you did not survive the crash.
What do you mean?
The mechanism of your heart had ceased to function. It was necessary for us to revive it. You were dead.
I was dead? So that's what they were doing. You didn't even try to help the pilot. Why did you save me?
Because we had an important need of your services.
Such as?
Look this way, Doctor. You will understand. Here, Doctor. You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system, the Astron. This is our planet, Astron Delta. It occupies the fourth position in relation to this, our sun.
Yes, go on.
During the 23rd time rotation, our sun began to die. So during the succeeding generations, as our planet began to cool, vegetation began to disappear. Our eyes developed to this state to combat the ever-growing darkness. We were forced to migrate.
You left your planet? Where?
We invaded these neighboring planets. They were nearer to our sun.
You just moved in and took over? How many of them?
All of us, well over 1 billion. There were feeble attempts to stop us, but we were prepared for such contingencies. And now that our sun is about to completely expire, we must move again in order to survive. Yours is the only planet in this solar system capable of supporting our civilization.
This is fantastic. Over 1 billion of you trying to come here to Earth.
We have no alternative. We have been putting our plan to work for some time. At the proper moment, the invasion will be launched from our platforms, which are being readied in space. Nothing can stop us.
Insane. This is ridiculous.
You cannot find your way in or out of this cavern. Do not try to leave. So, you have discovered our menagerie. Don't you think you will be more at ease on this side of the cage?
It's horrible. What are you doing here?
We are breeding our, shall I say, armies.
Gosh, carnivorous insects and animals? What have you done to them?
Their growth is due to a change in their genes. With your next nuclear test, these animals will multiply at a rate beyond imagination. When the time comes, we will unleash them. They will spread to every continent and devour every living thing on the surface of the earth.
What good will that do you? How could you expect to survive better than we?
We have provided for that. No, Doctor. Look over there. We will use their bodies to fertilize the soil. Vegetation will rise up in abundance. A new era of civilization will begin.
Gamma rays?
You see, Doctor, we have arranged for everything.
Wait a minute. All this equipment?
Our nuclear storage units. To date, we have accumulated several billion electron volts as a result of your atomic explosions.
Several billion? Why, a chain reaction at this point could release enough unstable isotopes to create a new and powerful element. Might be impossible to control.
True. An element that will never be known by your scientists. I can assure you the strength of this new element will be...
This is a powder keg. Could go up at any minute.
I assure you, Doctor, we have everything under our complete control.
What force could possibly be strong enough to harness the... You control your whole operation by electricity. Of course, no generators. That means you're getting your power from somewhere on the surface. It must be passing through here.
You have heard enough, Dr. Martin. Step inside.
All right. What do you want from me?
You will have access to advanced information relative to the time and strength of the forthcoming atomic tests.
What about it?
You will provide us with that information as soon as it is available.
I see. You're afraid of an overload. You can't tap enough electricity wherever you get it from to control a strong enough charge.
You are a clever man, Doctor. Perhaps too clever.
And what makes you think I'll give you any information?
It is the only way you can save your own life when the time comes. You will be transported to one of our platforms in space and resettled here when our operation is completed.
You're asking me to sabotage the entire world, 3 billion people.
They are doomed in any case.
Yeah? I guess there's no alternative. I'll have to do as you say.
You are lying, Doctor. Your only wish is to betray us.
No.
I know. Your thoughts have been recorded.
Lie detector?
Call it what you like. You force me to resort to other methods. I will contact our space station. You are an unwilling subject, Dr. Martin.
What? Who are you?
I am Vitala. You will listen and obey.
No,
You will listen to my orders and obey me. You will listen and obey. Listen
and obey.
You will remember nothing you have seen or heard here. Nothing but my orders which you will obey.
Yes.
You will obtain the data and bring it to the stone near the place where your plane was wrecked.
To the stone.
What have you seen or heard here? What have you seen or heard here?
Nothing.
Repeat my orders.
I will obtain the data and bring it to the stone.
Welcome back, Fright fans. I got a message from a viewer during the break asking why we're showing this movie, saying it's not a horror film. Hey, I definitely disagree. This movie has giant spiders, lizards, and insects, a bug-eyed alien plot to take over the Earth, and now we find out the good Doc Martin actually died and came back. So I guess that means he's a zombie now, right? Hey, if that ain't a horror movie, I don't know what is. Well, that reminds me, with all the aliens in tonight's movie, there's actually been a number of UFO sightings here over Shackle Island recently. Reports of strange lights in the night sky have come in for months now. No one seems to know what they are. I thought I'd build an intergalactic transmitter to try to make contacts with any UFOs that might be out there. If there are any visitors from another planet in the area, we'll know shortly right here on the program. So stay tuned, Fright fans. This is going to be exciting. In the meantime, back to Killers from Space.
Well, that's what I did. I took the information to where they told me. I didn't realize I was being mesmerized. Why doesn't somebody say something? Don't you believe me? Kurt, you understand. These giant animals breeding by the millions, they'll devour everything unless we stop them.
Of course, Doug, we will.
Colonel, you've got to arrange to set off another bomb tonight. The strongest charge we have. They're beneath the ground with all their equipment. We can blow them to pieces.
Now, wait a minute.
A strong charge will overload their units. You don't believe me, Colonel? Major? Kurt?
Of course we do. Easy, Doug, easy.
You think I'm crazy, all of you. Well, I'm not, do you understand? Everything I said is true. I saw it with my own eyes.
Give me a hand, Doug.
Now, let me go. Let me go.
Steady, steady, steady. Take it easy now. Take it easy. We'll talk this whole thing over.
What are you doing to me now?
And just rest quietly. That's it.
Mrs. Martin should be along any minute now. She went for their car. What'll I tell her?
Well, he's in a state of shock. Tell her he's resting quietly.
If you'll excuse me, I think I'd better wait for her at the information desk.
Well, Dr. Martin seems to be indestructible, except for those hallucinations.
Those weren't hallucinations, Colonel. Under the influence of sodium amytal, a patient loses all control of his imagination.
Well, then he shouldn't be able to fabricate those stories.
That's right.
Major, you're not trying to tell us that everything he said was true.
Look, gentlemen, I can only give you the medical facts. As for the rest, you'll have to decide for yourself. Excuse me, please.
Good evening, Dr. Kruger. Chilly, isn't it?
Oh, Mr. Briggs, you startled me. I didn't expect to see anyone here.
Well, neither did I, Doctor.
Well, I suppose you want me to explain why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to believe Doug. We've worked together a long time. Anyway, I just had to come out here and check for myself.
Check what, Doctor?
For an entrance or an exit to the caverns he described.
I'm afraid you're wasting your time. Have a cigarette, Doctor?
No, thank you.
See, we've already covered the entire area. We couldn't find a thing.
Then, what about that scar? I'd like to see you disprove that.
Oh, Mrs. Martin.
Oh. How is he, Doctor?
Oh, he's resting fine. I think he'll be all right. How's the car?
Keep away from me. Keep away, I said. Let me go. They're after me. Nobody's after you, Dr. Martin. Keep away.
Doc, he's trying to help you.
I don't need the help. I want to see Kurt right away. Now, you control yourself. And I'll call him just as soon as you get back to your room.
Now, you get back into bed and I'll call Dr. Kruger.
I've got to figure something out before he gets here. Need a pencil, some paper, and a slide rule.
I'll see that you get it. Oh, can I have Dr. Kruger, please?
Dr. Kruger speaking. Oh, yes, Major. How is he? All right, I'll be over in a few minutes.
Doug. 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 Kurt.
Ellen, I got here as soon as I could. Is there anything wrong?
He's much better. Imagine he's even started working. He asked for paper and a slide rule.
That's interesting. Wonder what he's up to.
Formulas, equations. Anyway, whatever he says, pretend to agree with him. Major Cliff's orders.
Of course.
Doug. Doug, Kurt's here.
Hello, Doug. Just a second, I'm almost finished.
I'll take your hat.
Thank you.
Kurt, let's face it. I know that you all think there's something wrong with me.
No, of course not.
No, I wouldn't blame you after the story I told last night.
Well, frankly, you did have us a little worried, asking that a bomb be dropped because of what you said.
You don't believe me either. Kurt, I tell you, I've been there. I've seen what they're doing, breeding animals into carnivorous monsters. But I don't need a bomb to stop them. I've figured it out. It's all here. Now, look. Here's the nuclear strength of our last test. And this is the amount of electricity needed to control it.
Let me see that.
I had to estimate the conversion rates of their transformers.
These figures are correct. Such transformers must operate on a constant supply of electricity. Where could they get that much electric power?
Only one way. They must tap it from the main lines at the powerhouse. Could do it by parallel induction. Nobody'd ever know the difference. All we have to do is to cut it off.
Cut off the power? We can't do that. It would cause untold damage for miles around. Such a power stoppage must be planned in advance.
8 to 10 seconds, that's all I need. That gap in supply will short out their resistors and the whole thing will go up. But you won't go along with that. No, not you.
Doug, get back in bed.
There the car keys. There.
Now, look, you're carrying this
out of my way.
Doug!
Please call the main gate and try to stop Dr. Martin.
did what? How long ago? Right, we'll leave immediately.
What's wrong, Colonel?
Dr. Martin. He's on his way to the powerhouse, wants to cut off the power supply.
Let's go.
I couldn't stop him, Doctor. He went that way. Okay, you run up the stairs. I'll look here. There's his car. Come on, hurry. He isn't back there. Let's go.
Where's the driver of this car?
He went into the building.
We better take the stairs.
What do you want?
Where are the main switches?
Hey, what's the matter with you? You sleepwalking or something, mister?
Where are the switches that control the Soledad Flats area?
I said, where are they?
This way.
Oh. Control room. Yeah.
Come on, show me those switches. Come on.
All right.
Cut that power.
Now look, mister, be reasonable.
I said cut it.
Now the next one. Next. Go on.
That'll turn the power off for 100 miles.
Do as I say.
Here it is.
Stay where you are.
Put down that gun, Dr. Martin.
I'm warning you, Colonel. Come any closer and I'll kill you. Now the next one. What's this one?
That's the master switch.
Cut it.
Doug, please, don't.
I said cut it. Get back or I'll kill him. Go on, get back. Go on, get back.
Do as he says.
Give me 10 seconds after I cut the power. If I'm insane, nothing will happen and you can do what you want with me. But if I'm right... Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over here.
Soledad Flats, right in the button.
Just as he said.
He blew them to pieces.
Well, how about that for an explosive ending? Foiled the evil aliens' plans in a fiery blast. Old Doc Martin wasn't crazy after all. And the Earth is safe again. As I mentioned in the last break, there's been a string of mysterious sightings of objects high above Shackle Island. I thought I'd hook up a transmitter here and try to make contact with any unidentified flying objects that might be in the area. This transmitter broadcasts high-powered electromagnetic waves in every known frequency simultaneously. So, if there are any advanced beings in the area, they should be able to receive the transmission. Now, whether they'll answer them is another matter, but here goes. Hello, this is Dr. Gangrene. Come in. Hello, this is Dr. Gangrene transmitting from my secret hidden lair here on Shackle Island. Can anyone hear me? Come in. This is Dr. Gangrene broadcasting from Shackle Island. If there are any sentient beings in the skies above Shackle Island, please respond. We're trying to make peaceful contact. Can you hear me?
Hello, Dr. Gangrene. We hear you.
Oh my, this is fantastic! We have observed your craft on several instances. Let me be the first to extend the hand of peace from Earth. Well, I seem to have lost them, but I'm going to make a few more adjustments to my transmitter here. Now I'm going to try to make contact with the aliens again. In the meantime, here's an episode of One Step Beyond that's all about unidentified flying objects, or UFOs, and potential visitors from another planet, called Encounter.
You're about to see an incredible human document. An encounter with forces that no one on this earth withstands. You may find it shocking, impossible. But it is nevertheless evidence of a universe beyond the power of our five senses. You know, the further man probes into outer space, the more riddles he uncovers. Take the matter of UFO, for example. That is to say, the unidentified flying object. What a heated controversy this phenomenon has provoked. Everybody's in the act, from the comic strip artist to the fiction fella to the sober scientific sifting of all the known facts by responsible men. Some from the military, and some eyewitnesses who pilot our giant aircraft. And from all this sifting and all of this screening, certain events of the past years have been generally accepted as having happened. The physical evidence, however, is inclined to disappear into thin air. Sort of, well, like this.
Do you read, Bob?
What was his last definite position report?
Over Loon Lake, Mr. McCord. He said he completed the survey and was starting back, but it's his last transmission you've got to hear.
What time did he call in from Loon Lake?
15:20.
And his last report?
Before I called you, 16:20. It's here on the recorder, Mr. McCord. I'll put it on and you can hear it.
Anything he had to say isn't going to tell us where he is it, Cole? Of course, he couldn't obey orders and fly back on a reciprocal course. Oh, no, he must try and cut across all this mess.
He said he could see the weather was going to pot, and he figured a direct course was quicker.
Well, it hasn't gone to pot yet. He'd be here by now if he'd done as he was told. Now he's down somewhere in this garden spot. The whole operation is going to get set back on its duff while we try to find him.
Mr. McCord, you'd better hear what Mr. Rand had to say.
We'll have to wait till the morning. What's it supposed to be like tomorrow?
Not too bad.
Tim, do you read? I've just taken the most fantastic roll of film anyone ever heard of. It was right there, right in front of me. Out of the clouds like the side of a mountain. Tim, do you read? Listen, there it is again, coming back, coming right at me. Oh, my!
Is that all?
That's all.
Did he give his altitude over Loon Lake?
He was at 2,500.
Just as I thought. Comstock Peak is 3,000. If he didn't change altitude, this is where we'll find him. Smashed on the side of it.
But he would have changed altitude. What about the films he said he had?
It's one of his better-known habits. Wasting company film on the most fantastic pictures. Well, at least the tape will give us some idea where to look for him.
He didn't mean he saw a mountain.
I heard what he said, Cole. I happen to know him a great deal better than you.
Tim, do you read? I've just taken the most fantastic roll of film anyone ever heard of. It was right there, right in front of me. Out of the clouds like the side of a mountain. Tim, do you read? Listen, there it is again, coming back, coming right at me. Oh, my!
You better keep at it. If he's not too badly banged up, perhaps he can get some word out. If you hear anything, give me a call. I'll be in the office.
Mr. McCord, how can a mountain come back at you?
If you're not watching where you're flying, I assure you a mountain can come at you from any direction.
You wish to see me, boss?
Yes, come in, Jacques.
What a lousy night.
You heard about Rand?
Oui, c'est terrible. Oh, it's a bad night, a bad night.
Yes, it's bad for a lot of reasons. All because he could never obey orders. Jacques, how much more time have we got before we have to close up for the winter?
It is a hard one to say. So far we have luck. Not too much cold, but it can change all of a sudden. My guy, I remember one
Yes,
time...
I know what you can do, and I remember lots of times, too. But you tell me, so I can tell the main office. 1 week? 2? 5?
Yeah, I make a guess. Maybe 3 weeks.
How far can you push the road in that time?
To the rock face at point 6, I think.
Beyond the rock face to point 7. And I don't think I know. When we come back in the spring, I want to be this far.
Maybe you give me twice as many men to do the job, huh?
You've got all the men you need, Jack. Work them double shifts if you have to. Work them at night.
Sure, we work them on a night like this. What kind of men you think we are?
I thought you were road builders. That mine isn't going to do the company any good until we start taking ore out of it. We can't do that without a road.
Botte will do the best he can, but he will be an hated man.
Bon.
Listen, another thing. If I am to do the impossible, I must have the helicopter.
It's on its way over for number 3 by daylight.
But you will be using it to locate Monsieur Rand, and that may take some time.
Well, the Beechcraft will do the searching for Rand. It's on its way up from base headquarters. When it locates him, we'll borrow the helicopter long enough to go in and get him out.
Would not the helicopter do a better job of searching than a big plane like that?
You stick to the job of road building, Jacques. Let me worry about finding Rand.
It's a funny thing. I think maybe you don't worry half so much about it as the rest of us.
I'm sorry you think that.
Poor fellow, he's probably dead. He hit the mountain, huh?
Yep, that's the way it looks.
Could not have hit something else?
Doubt it. Nothing else very high in that area. We'll see in the morning.
That is not what I meant. I mean, could he not have hit something else in the sky?
Like what? No other planes around here. Well?
I suppose it is impossible, but... Well, Pierre, he became all excited. He think he saw something in the sky. Very strange looking. Like a big cigar, he says.
You know, Pierre told me so last week. A flying saucer. This week, it's a flying cigar. Next week, it ought to be something very special.
You don't believe such things could happen, huh?
No. Nothing knocked Bob Rand out of the sky, Jacques. But his own poor judgment. Well, it's about time. We think he's down here on the mountain somewhere. But since his last known position was over Loon Lake, I'd suggest if you don't spot him on the mountain, you use it as a center point from which to expand your search.
What about the chopper? Is it going to work with us?
It's on its way over now from number 3. Tim here has been in contact with Lawrence. He'll be listening in on your frequency. If you spot Rand, he'll move in and pick him up.
I don't read you clearly. You mean the chopper isn't going to help us hunt for Rand? It'll just be brought in if we find him.
That's right, Blake.
But, sir, Lawrence in a helicopter could get in there.
Let me explain it just once. Your plane can cover more territory faster than Lawrence and 6 helicopters. He and his chopper will be working with Jacques Botte on the roadside, right here.
But, sir, a chopper could get
Blake,
in there.
This weather isn't going to hold up for long. I suggest we stop wasting time. Rand's time. Just one other thing. Rand always carried a chute for some silly reason. If he survived the crash, he'll use it as a signal. So watch out for it. Any more questions?
Yes, sir. What about that plane you've got outside? Isn't it going to be used in the search?
Not unless you want to look for 2 planes. It's got ignition trouble, and nobody seems to know the cause.
Well, I could find the cause. I'm an A&E.
You find Ram first, Tobin, if...
What are you doing up here, Ellen?
Same old Paul. What am I doing up here? I want to help find my husband. Can we get started, please?
Blake, did you have company permission to bring Mrs. Rand?
I didn't think the situation warranted it. I'd like to cut the chatter and get in the air.
Just a minute. Ellen, it's best that you stay on the ground. You'll be able to hear everything that's reported.
But I want to go.
I'm sorry. Since you're up here, you're my responsibility. There's no telling what the weather might do. And I'm not putting you in jeopardy.
Or your own precious position.
He's right, Ellen. We'll keep in close touch with Tim.
But I want to help look for him.
Better this way.
You've never forgiven me, have you? Not even now.
You got it all wrong, Ellen.
Rand's down on that stuff, we could fly around him for years and never spot him.
Be worse if there was snow.
There's gonna be a lot of that soon. What's the matter with that guy, McCord, anyway? Doesn't he know a chopper was made for this kind of work? Could fly lower and slower.
Use your eyes more and your mouth less.
Anybody'd think McCord had just as soon not find Rand. When's building a lousy road through this stuff more important than finding a man down in it?
I'm gonna go lower and try this side of the mountain again. You get on the horn and tell him we've traced Rand's supposed route from Loon Lake. All right. If we don't find anything, we'll start expanding our search from here.
Negative. They're starting a square pattern search using the lake and mountains as opposite coordinates.
I realize that any words of sympathy that I might offer would neither be appreciated nor believed. But I want you to understand one thing, Ellen. If I ever felt any bitterness about the way you walked out on me for Bob Rand, it doesn't enter into this.
You never liked him.
No, I never did. That's beside the point.
You tried to prevent him from coming up here to make the survey.
True. Your husband could never obey orders. That's why we're looking for him now.
If it weren't Bob, the helicopter would be out looking too.
It could be the president of Siam, and that helicopter would be exactly where it is now, working with Jacques Boutet.
Saving a man's life is not as important as a job, is it?
Unfortunately, both are important for a lot of different reasons. And I have to use what I've got at my disposal to save both.
How could I ever have loved you?
Did you? You had a dandy way of showing it.
Mr. McCord.
Cole, this is Tobin. We've spotted something. Wait a sec. We think it's a chute. We can see the lines in a mess of trees.
Tobin, this is McCord. Can you see Rand? Over.
Negative, negative. We can just see his chute lines. If you can spare the chopper, Mr. McCord, we'll vector him in.
I'll send the chopper right away. I think they found his chute. I've never seen anything before like it in my life. I'll have it sent to the lab for analysis.
It was hanging from all the trees like spider webs. It was very strange.
You get back to the job, Jacques.
Wait. It is too bad to find spider webs.
You mean angel's hair?
Comment?
Let's not be cute.
I'm not being cute, Mr. McCord, or maybe you'd like me to read it to you. April 15th, 1953, Auckland, New Zealand. A mass of strange white substance drifted down from the sky today over Angawanga. It covered fields, buildings, wires, trees, and fences for hundreds of yards around. Here's another one. November 16th, 1953, San Fernando Valley. A fluffy blanket, dead white with delicate rope-like strands, may be the San Fernando Valley's first physical contact with visitors from outer space. It is reported to have streamed like a lacy ribbon from a mysterious cigar-shaped craft that sped over the valley. Given the name of angel's hair, these mysterious filaments
Let
were
me see that. Visitors from outer space. You stick to your radio, Cole.
And you better listen to this again.
Tim, do you read? I've just taken the most fantastic roll of film anyone ever heard of. It was right there, right in front of me, out of the clouds like the side of a mountain. Tim, do you read? Listen, there it is again, coming back, coming right at me.
What happened? What happened?
He hit the mountain or the ground. That's what happened.
Or something hit him.
This flying cigar you read about. Pierre, he says so.
Jack, will you stop talking this gibberish and get back to your job? And you keep your science fiction till after hours. Now, Jacques, get going when I tell you, will you?
Just a minute, Paul. What did he mean about the film he took? Well, why didn't you tell us? What are you trying to do?
Regardez. It vanished.
I can quote it if you like. In every instance where angel's hair has been found, it disintegrates soon after being handled.
Blake? How soon could you take off?
Well, we can probably get off now.
The main office wants you back as fast as you can get there.
You mean we're calling off the search for Rand?
No. Tobin's got my plane fixed. I'll use it.
That'll be nice.
Assuming that Rand survived crashing into the mountain, or running into a cigar from the planet Mars, do you suppose he or any other man could survive a 3-day storm such as we just had?
I don't know.
Well, I do.
It must be nice to be so sure of yourself, especially with another man's life.
As I said, I'll continue the search in my plane. You've got your orders, Blake. You take Mrs. Rand with you.
I think I've got it fixed now, sir.
They have found him.
Rand?
A call comes to her saying they have found him, and by the Blessed Virgin, he is alive.
Thank God.
Who called Ellen?
He said his name was Dr. Norton.
Where've they got Bob?
He has him in his home. He said a storekeeper found Bob wandering, delirious. He said he'd been kidnapped. Isn't that silly?
Where's the doctor got him, Ellen?
That's silly, too. Bob was lucid long enough to tell him where to call me. He knew I'd be up here looking. The doctor said he was calling from a place called Wyatt. In the desert, over 1,000 miles away.
How is she?
The pill worked. She's asleep.
Why don't you try and psych out?
Blake, is it aerodynamically or meteorologically possible?
He had about 2 hours of gas when he called in last. His plane cruised at 120 miles an hour. You figure it out.
But with a strong wind.
They don't make them that strong around here.
But it couldn't be. All that way. I just won't believe it.
Perhaps half of believing is being able to accept the unusual. I remember something that happened to me a few years ago in the Air Force that reminds me of Rand.
You mean the Kinross thing?
Yeah, radar picked up a UFO over Lake Superior. They scrambled a night fighter after it. The two were seen to meet and join on the radar scope. And the UFO took off like a bat and disappeared. No trace of the fighter was ever found.
Isn't it marvelous? The literature you young men read these days. Men from outer space.
Stranger cases than that have been sworn to.
Even incidents of reported kidnappings.
By men from Mars. Listen, I live with both feet on the Earth.
Maybe your head in it, McCord. If you'd read the newspapers, you'd find that some astronomers claim that the moons of Mars are artificial.
Oh, sure. Our moon is made of green cheese.
We're on the verge of space exploration ourselves. Why is it so hard to believe that others might have beaten us to it?
It's a pretty big place, chum. Now, maybe you're smarter than all the rest of us. Maybe you know what lies out there, huh?
Better hold the phone till we hear from Rand.
I'm sorry. If you'd been here an hour earlier. I know. I suppose exposure to that desert out there is as bad as it is up in our country.
Exposure? Exposure had nothing to do with it. Shock. Very deep shock is what he died of.
But if he were out there for 4 days,
He wasn't out there for more than a half hour. Joe Breen saw his parachute coming down at 11 o'clock. We had him in here in bed 1 hour later.
The physical evidence is inclined to disappear into thin air. Bob Rand was found over 1,000 miles from here. His last position report. Now, how could a small plane, whose top speed was 120 miles an hour, carrying a 2-hour supply of gasoline, possibly cover such a distance? And even if it could, with the help of an incredible wind, where was Bob Rand during the 4 days between the time he vanished and the time he landed in the desert by parachute? Now, the doctor said he babbled something about being kidnapped. Delirious, of course. But no trace of the plane he flew or the film he took has ever been found. Kidnapped? By whom? Or what? Held prisoner? Where?
So that was the One Step Beyond episode called Encounter. I thought it was the perfect pairing with tonight's main feature, as both were about an airplane pilot who is abducted by aliens in a strange encounter. Just our kind of thing. Speaking of strange encounters, I've been refining my intergalactic transmitter while you were away. Now, as you recall, I was able to make audio contact with the occupants of the unidentified craft circling the area here above Shackle Island recently. While you were watching the last film, I made a few modifications to the equipment here. As you can see, I've added a satellite dish and video screen, and now I should have it altered to tune in video as well as audio now. We'll not only hear, but actually have visual contact with those beings. This is very exciting. Let me make a few adjustments here, and here we go. Something's starting to come in. I see something. Some kind of video's coming in now. Great googly moogly! They really are killers from space!